just look at how people are dancing. All I have to do is go home and make a beat that forces them to dance like that.
Yeah. Look, I got my mind right, time's right, sipping a bottle or something. Catch Max slipping, you gotta be buzzing. I'm in and out of new whips like Jeremy something. When I cop this new crib, you ain't telling me nothing.
Hi, I'm Plastician, and you're watching Plastician's Lab, a show about the people making it happen in grime and electronic music in the UK and beyond. Today we're going to be in Pirate Studios' Croydon location to sit down with South London grime MC Maxsta. We're going to jump in the studio and deconstruct Hustler's Prayer, a track from his new self-produced EP, Electric 001.
Yeah, check it, yeah, outside this frame. My Snapchat camera rolls full of nights in my room when the buds were drying. Now I'm just trying to do my thing, I ain't gonna act like that was exciting.
Do you want to walk us through a little bit about the production? Like, we'll strip it back and show us kind of how you built that track from the ground up, really.
I always start with the drums. For me, it's all in the beat first and foremost, and that's the part that gets people moving. So
let's have a quick listen of that drum pattern.
So yeah, I started with this kick, which is just like the bubble. And it's just like, you're already like, for me anyway, like, you already know what time it is, like, when you hear that sort of one. It's just like, boom. I think I did the hat next. And just straight, like, not even doing too much, just giving it the bed. And then it was like rim shot. I just drew for a rim shot. There's a shaker in there that just kind of, like, is like kind of leading the rhythm as much as the kick even, like it's proper taking it there.
So in terms of your drums, one thing I always notice, the drums are really raw and like they've got like a dirty feel to them, but you don't oversaturate the sounds with like extra effects.
I started to realise that simplicity was my thing in beats. That's what drums stand for in a beat, man. They're meant to be dirty, they're just meant to slap you. You feel the rawness of it. Like,
what was the next thing that you approached? Was it the bass or was it like a riff?
On a typical day, I'm either gonna go for like do some chords, or I'm gonna go for like the dirty bass. On this tune, I went and I put this in next.
What is that? Is that a Rhodes keyboard?
No, that one there was from the Microkorg synth. It's like a big boy, like legendary synth. I got it in from there. Then I like obviously done the stretching it and things like that, and I just feel like nowadays with how music goes, I like to give the lead its own kind of movement, that it kind of bounces off the rhythm that's already in place, and this is what it sounds like with the drum. So, okay. So literally it's that thing, and I love it because it's just that thing where the lead is kind of percussive as well.
You've got your synth, you've got your drums. Where was the next port of call?
So yeah, like, bro, yeah, like, it was just the bass. Literally after that, I went for like a 808 sound,
bit of distortion on it.
Yeah, cranked a bit. Just like it's just a vibe, like. Yeah, the bass is literally just like the foundation set. It's proper simple. It's just like, you know what that sort of bass does? It cuts through at that low end and it gives something where when there's a lot of percussive movement and then the bass is just coming in like boom. It's like, it's just sick because it's like, it's not intruding on the whole vibe. It's just coming at the start, like just to tell you slap.
The thing that bass always does for me is it just brings a bit of warmth to the situation.
It's the stuff that really hits you and
yeah. Let's have a quick blast of it with the bass, the beat and the riff now.
You know what's crazy? Like, when I listen to that back, I'm like, I wish it weren't so simple. The job's done before I want it to be sometimes, because it's like the mood is there. What more am I meant to do?
Sometimes the best tracks are the most simple one. The fact that you are building beats for yourself to actually spit on, does that make you like make things more stripped back as well?
I look at my voice as the lead instrument in any Maxsta tune, so everything else gotta be just like accommodating to it.
Is the next thing the lyrics, or have we got any more layers in there that we need to fill in?
No, like that's why I was like, whoa, because it's like that's it.
You realise how
that's
like
the whole beat, innit?
Yeah. So talking about the samples that you used in there, probably be good to like play some of that.
Prayers for prosperity and financial relief. I break all assignments of the enemy against my finances in the name of Jesus.
Sometimes a song just needs that, man. A song to me is even like a film, bruv. Like, even though it's like 3 minutes, nowadays I do it a lot. Like, I've got a mad collection of samples.
Before you even started writing the lyrics, did you know what the subject matter was going to be, or did it just kind of come to you?
I knew it was going to be something serious. I think when I was making a tune, the beat made me think of somebody driving in their car, thinking about their life, like hearing the beat bang in their whip.
Cool. So should we like listen to your verse?
Yeah, check it. Yeah, outside this frame. My Snapchat camera rolls full of nights in my room when the buds were drying. Now I'm just trying to do my thing, I ain't gonna act like that was exciting. Night for me, you ain't taking my cake or icing, and I ain't styling. Drugs get sold from a crap phone and it ain't right, but we gotta get that though. Younger with his headphones on, grew up to be a Asbo, got his mum hurting. Before you go lurking, better have a shank or check your pumps working. It's peak when you leave home but you don't come back, it's a funeral service. Hey.
If you want to break it down, how did you start out on that lyric?
There's a thin line between me talking about like stuff that happens on the street and glamorizing it, but I can't lie to you about where I've been. Having to articulate what happens in the quote-unquote hood, but just in a smarter way for other people to look at us and not just see the hoodies and stuff. What shocked me was I must have said something about knife crime one time, yeah? But this is the norm to like a 15-year-old kid. So how can we live in a society where what's normal to a 15-year-old kid, a 60-year-old thinks that's not happening? Outside where all my like friends are and where like this young urban world that's come out of nowhere seems to be, it's frying, like it's flaming hot. That's not what I'm a product of, but it's not my fault. That whole thing doesn't define me, and I'll make sure other black kids can look at me and be like, we can do whatever we want, not just what black boys do.
Well, Max, it's been a pleasure sitting in here and kind of like picking your brains, getting right behind the makings of the track. Thanks so much for your time, man. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, let's hear it one more time.
Let's do it.
To reload one. Back trapper of the year when it's only a 90 reload on.
Thanks for watching another episode of Plastician's Lab. We've added a link in the description to the full track Hustler's Prayer. Big up Maxsta for sharing that with us. Let us know who you'd like to see in the comments in future episodes, and don't forget to hit subscribe.
I ran it, them boy there ain't bad, they panic. I'm taking over the universe, just need the space to plan it. Original and organic, my religious views are Islamic. Showdown when I'm in Paris.